Okay. Let me see. We log off of here real quick. Okay, I come on here real fast. Let me see if I can turn it. It's bright outside today, so Nevaeh, can you bring me that little thing that I'll be putting my phone on? Because I need to do something today. I need 2 hands today. You know that pink thing? It's sitting in my craft area. You know, I'll be putting the phone on here. It's in a white box. It's on my yeah. Give me, no, it's sitting on my craft area in the box. They look just like this. I need 2 hands today. I was gonna try to do this one-handed, but I don't think I can. Do you see it? No. It's right there, Vance, on the box. It's in a box. The box, that pink thing that I be using to put my phone on. It's sitting on top of the Oh, come look in the kitchen. It might be in the kitchen today. In the box. I might have just left it there. All right. Give me about 5 minutes. And then I'll be right with you. All right. Let me see if I can put this thing on here today. So I don't know if anybody on here I can't see, I can't tell, but that's okay. I saw something yesterday. I be paying attention to everything. And it was crazy to me. So I think the people who got a large format printer, I think the people who got a large format printer who do sublimation, some people don't know that you are able to print large sizes on there besides a 13 by 19. Like depending on what you're doing. So that's why you probably like, why she got this screen on with this long strip. I'm trying to hook up my little iPad or whatever this thing called, tripod or whatever, because I need 2 hands today just to show you real quick. Because I'm gonna also go in my room and show you the printer. I'm not gonna do a print, but I'm gonna just show you what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can. Oh, honey, I need to get it together. Okay, I'm back. So let me see. It's kind of shiny today outside, so let me see if I can clean my phone off because I'm doing this with my phone, y'all. Ooh, get it together. I'm talking to myself. All right, that's the best I can do for right now. Okay, so I am about to show how this is my way. It's 2 ways you can do this. How you are able to do your graduation stools in Canva. But it's another part to this that I want to show. So let me see. Excuse my little table. Let's see. I might have to drop this down. Let's see. This thing is weird. Oh, let's see real quick. Let me drop this down. Let's see. All right. Okay. Oh, that's better. Okay. Okay, so this is for the people who have a 13 by 19 printer. I have a tutorial on here how you is able to do this in Silhouette if you are having if you got a small heat, if you got a small printer and heat press, I have a tutorial on here how to do that in Silhouette. But this is just for people who have a large format printer that prints up 13 by 19. Like I got a Epson 16650, but that printer can print like long sheets of like very longer than that. So it's gonna make sense real quick. So in here, this is Canva. If you don't have like a Photoshop or something, this is strictly for people who use Canva or if you use Silhouette. So this, say like I'm getting ready to design a graduation stool, right? So I know my printer prints up 13 by 19, but I am using roll paper because the graduation stool is kind of long, so I use roll paper. And you can get roll paper anywhere. You can get roll paper from, I think they sell roll paper for sublimation on uh, Amazon, and I get my roll paper from a group called Craft and Besties. I like that roll paper. So I use that for my 13 by 19, for my 13 by 19 and my 16650 Epson printer. The 16650 Epson printer has 3 tray compartments. It has the 2 trays at the bottom, the top and the bottom, and I'm going to go show you that. And then it has a back tray. That's where you would put the roll paper at. So let me get started. I don't like this light in my house. I be fussing about this light all the time. I just don't like it. So I'm gonna get some new light one day. Okay, so I know the max width of my paper for my 16 by 16 by, let me see. Okay, so I know my printer, the width maxes to 13 by 19 because there's a option on the printer that some people might not know they have. So I did my paper. Let me see. I'm gonna show you real quick what size. I'm gonna see if it show the size. Okay, so this is 39. You know, let me just run it back. Let me just go all the way to the beginning. Okay, so you probably like, what's she doing? Okay, so that's why I did a double thing here. So this paper size here is 13 point inches across, and I think I did 39 inches down. And so it's going to make sense in a second. So 13 inches across because of my printer and 39 inches down because I like to have room for my graduation stool. So let me go in and I'm gonna get a graduation stool real quick. And I'm say like I don't have a stool, and I'm just gonna make one out of a square because I have done this as well. So my graduation stool that I have is a 70 inch, right? So the two sides that, you know, that the two sides that come together is 4.8, I think, by 30. I think I measured 4.8 across by 30. I want to say 30, 37. I'm going to say 4.8 by 37. But this sheet is 39, 13 by 39, this white part. So when I measured my stool, it was a little bit over 4 point, just a little bit over 4, like 4.1. But because I like bleed, I did 4.8. The graduation stool didn't measure out at 4.8. I just did that because I like bleed, because you want to make sure that the whole graduation stool is covered. So measure your graduation stools on each side in length and in width. So I measure mine. I know it's 4.8. So I'm going to come over here and then I'm going to hit layers, arrange, and I'm going to do 4.8. And then I'm going to do the height, 37, 35. It was 30, 35, 36, 37, about 37. And so this is how it would come out. All right. And like you, as you can see, I still got a lot of room on this paper. So let me change this color to a blue. So all I would do, I would just duplicate. All right. So this is how you will measure, out your graduation stool. You will measure whatever size graduation stool you have, you will measure each side. Or, no, this is the other method. So say like if you want to say like if you just want to do it for some extra bleed room, let me delete this one. Say like if you want to do extra bleed room and you just don't want to do the 4.8, you just want to do the BAM, the 5. You know, like the 5-inch, like 5-inch, but the graduation stool really ain't 5 inches. So what I usually do to make it even, I'll just make the width at 5. I'll make the width, I'll make the width at 5. So I would add that times 2. So, 5, that's 10. So I do 10 inches across. And then I'm gonna still keep the same. Let me see. 10 inches across. And then I'm gonna just keep it at 37 inches down. So you probably, what the heck is she doing? All right. So 10 inches across, still keep it at 37 inches down. The height don't change, just the width. So then I'm gonna start designing. Like if you would just want to go in, throw your design in real quick. So I'm gonna just show you up here. Now see, this is how I did that method. When you lay your graduation stool down, you want to make sure that you try to get both of the things even. So you want to try to make sure that your graduation stool is also getting covered. So to eliminate, now this is me, to eliminate all that moving the paper stuff, I do it this way sometimes too. So when I lay my graduation stool down, both sides will be on the paper. So one side I have one image, the other side I have one image. And then it makes your pressing on the heat press a lot smoother. What I was doing, I was like rotating paper, all that became a little bit too much. So this is just a demonstration. So let's see, I'm gonna just throw something on here real quick. Let's see. Now you're probably like, how did she do that? And Canva has these lines on here. Let me see. I'll just throw this on here real quick. All right, so I'm gonna just change this color, make that yellow. I'll make this yellow. Then I'm gonna throw some white splatter on here. Make that white real quick. Okay, let me make that white real quick. All right, so let me see if I can zoom in real quick. Y'all, I wear glasses. All right, so I got that on there. Now let's get our little images real fast. Let's see. Now, you're like, what in the world is this lady doing? You want to make your job easy. Easy, but professional. Okay, let me see if I can zoom in on him. Now you can use whatever kind of images you want. I don't know if you can see the purple lines that keep coming up, but those are lines or guidelines. They like automatic. There's a way in here that you can add the guidelines unless they change that. But there's guidelines in here. Let me see. Like if I go too close, you see how it's telling me I'm in the middle. It's like purple, one going down and one going across. So I'm gonna just do that. Okay. And so I want to throw some little gradient or something on him. But this could be a different, picture. You can have one picture here, but they're going to be on two sides. I'll just bring that in. Like I like Photoshop too, but honey, Photoshop be sometimes Photoshop be killing the pockets. And then sometimes people get, intimidated by Photoshop. I know I did. I love it, but sometimes you don't want to be going through, Canva. You can still do it nice and professional. Okay. So I got my little gradients there. And now I'm gonna go get another picture. See if we can get his picture here. We'll just all right. Let's see. Okay. Now let's zoom on. Let me see where I'm at. Right. And like I don't want to put another picture over there, right? So I'm gonna go get an element. We're gonna pretend he plays some football. You can add a football. You can flip it. You don't like the side of the football. I don't like it. And then if you don't want it to be leaning, you don't have to. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna put the little football. All right. So I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, so I'm gonna get my little gradient again. Like I said, you can put a different color gradient. Let's see. I want to do one over the football. Let's see. Let's bring this in. Okay, you can, if you want to add another piece or something, you can. But I try to hide this hard line. So let me see something about this. If I can hide that just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna add a couple more things. Let's see. Something missing. Oh, okay. Let me go behind. See, that's why I like about this new update that they did in Canva a while ago. Like my water splash or whatever it is, my paint splatter. I'm gonna bring that up and say like if you want to, put a little cap and gown in here on one side. Let me zoom in. And it also helped me to look and see where my issues is if I have some over here. All right, so I get my little cap and gown. Make this just a little smaller because I want to put something on this side. And say like if you want to throw, oh, you want to type in, but you don't have to use these elements. I'm just showing you like what you can put, what you can do. But that look too much. Yeah, I think I'm about to type something. All right, so you could change the colors of the person's school. So let's see, I did, that's yellow and put some blue. Or I should make that background blue, or no. Or the top blue. Let's see, let's do the top blue or black. Let's see. Black. Okay. And the bottom white. Let's see. But you don't have to keep it like this. It's just for Jeep, just for demonstration. You'll put something, you'll put your little text here. I don't know, I don't like that. The white should be yellow. All right, I'm gonna just leave this like this for now. Okay. Then I'm gonna go in and then I'm gonna grab me a text. See, where did it go? Where the text at? All right. So I'm gonna put 2024, 2024. 24 going fast, 2024. So I'm gonna come up here. I don't like those letters being far apart like that. So I'm gonna go line spacing up just a little bit. And then I'm gonna drag this out because I want to change this. I'm gonna zoom in. So let's bring this, let's see if I can bring this in. Okay, so I'm going to change this font, and I'm going to come over here, and I am going to get, they got a font in Canva for high school called Wildcat. Okay, so it's that one, and they got Wildcat, and then they got the version that look like this, and then they got a Wildcat outline. So I'm gonna go with the Wildcat, the other version I was talking about, just the plain. And then I'm gonna change this color to, let's see, I'm gonna bring this line up just a little more. It still seem a little spacious. That ain't even a word, spacious. All right, so we're gonna make an outline. We're gonna make this outline. We're gonna give it a little, ooh, and you see it kind of thick, so you can turn that down. Let's see. So that's already blue, Carolyn. Okay, so I can make that color white, or you can double click, highlight the top. Now, if you want to make that color yellow, you can. Let's see if it changed to yellow. All right, and then you want to keep this color a certain color. So let me see if we would do it here. So I'm gonna highlight that, and then I want to make that outline. Let's see if I can make that white. See what happened. Yep, it changed. Okay, so I made that white, and then I want to do this bottom. Say like I want to do that color in let's see. Oh, that's already white. If I want to do the outline in let's see, outline. My outline to be a different color. So we want to change this to blue. I'm going to change the blue, but that's fine. But this is how it would look. But I can fill in that little spot, but I just want to show you. Right? So let me come down. Okay. So I'm going to make a copy of this because I want to put this at the bottom. All right, so this is how it will look. You will just fill in, like if you want to fill this in, you can. You want to clean it up a little bit, but this is just a breakdown of how you are able to not use two stoves. You could just make one size and design on both sides. So I see something. I'm about to go in and fix it real quick. Let's see. Okay. All right. But I did a little more to this. I just want to show you how you are able to, design on both sides. Like this, okay? So this is a one way, or the other way you can design both stools at a time. And then I will save this as a PDF and I will file it. But I wouldn't, this is just how you can fill it up, just showing you how you are able, like you fill up your graduation stool and you can add things on here. Like I would go in, if I didn't, wasn't on a time thing, I would go and fix this up. I will go and add a little more to this. I will add a little more gradient to this, but I'm gonna just take that out for a second. And then you could put like, you can add quite a few pictures, but not too many. I wouldn't do no more than 4. That's just me. Then I'm gonna just make this a little bigger. And see, there's a line on here and it's showing me like they both at the same length. All right, so I'll just stretch this out just a little bit. Let me see. All right. So I'm gonna come over here and say like I'm done with this. This is, like I said, this is just a demonstration. I'll come over here and then I will save this as a PDF. See, download. And then I will save this as a PDF, but I want to save all of them. I will just save this as a PDF. Now, if you designing and somebody wants you to design and they want to do it, you will save this as a PDF standard. So I'm about to go take you to my printer to show you the settings on how you would put this in your wide format printer. Like if you print it on a computer, and then whatever size this is, like I said, again, I just made this 10 across and I kept my same, let me go and look, see what the base of it is. Let's see. The paper part, that's the part I want to see. Let's see. Okay, so I did 10 inches across and I did 37 inches down. Like I said, the height don't change, it's just the width. I just did this as one unit, like I'm designing, I'm doing 2 stools. I mean, I'm still doing 1 stool, but I'm not separating the pieces. But like I said, this is, you would just make sure that this is, make sure everything is even. And then when you lay your graduation stool down, both of your pieces will be, your whole graduation stool will be on here. Because sometimes when you're doing a graduation stool, you have that part that don't catch the bleed at the top. This way you don't have to worry about that as well either. So I will clean this up. So I did do this one earlier, but I'm gonna go to the top and show you what I think I did this one like this. It will be like something like this. All right, this is just for demonstration how you are able to eliminate using 2 stools, or if you want to use 2 stools, you will still do the same method. So I'm about to go to my printer. All right. I'll go to my printer. It's cold. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so this is my printer. So I got the paper in because I just wanted to show you. So we're gonna turn it on. It's so bright. Let me see if I can pull this down. Okay, now this is an Epson 16650 printer. So you have your bottom tray. Okay, turn this loud TV off. My TV loud. Now today I can get it to shut off. Well, that's fine. Okay, so anyways, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn this loud thing off. Okay. Yeah, that was a distraction, honey. A distraction. Okay. So this is my 16650 Epson printer. And like I said, it has 3 compartments in the back. It has 2 down here. 1, 2, and then it has a back tray. So you're probably like, well, what is that paper? So this is what I'm showing about the roll paper. So when you are trying to print your graduation stools, it's a little crooked only because it's just sitting in here. I really don't have it all the way in. I just want to show the correct way to load it. So when you have your roll paper, I'm going to show you the box and the company that I got it from. So I got this roll paper from Craft and Besties, and it says it's size 303M by 30M. Okay, so I got this from Craft and Besties. It'll come in a nice little black, I don't have the paper. Oh, yes, I do. It comes in a nice little black paper like this because you want to protect the paper, the roll. Now, the way that you're supposed to do it is you are supposed to measure out the size of the paper that you need, or if you have some way to mount it to a wall, and that way it can be able to roll off like a roll of toilet paper, paper towel. That's how you will load it in this machine. So when you unravel it, it's you don't load it over. You know how toilet paper and paper towel come on a roll. That's exactly how you will load it on this machine. So this is my roll paper here, and this is the roll, and see it's just coming over. So that's how you will load it in. You would just load it over and in. So just before you get ready to press this paper and you cut your piece the length that you need, you will, so this like I said, this machine only goes to like 13 by 19, 13 width. So you will come over here and you will go to paper settings. So it's an option on here. It's so bright. Oh, I wish I could turn down the brightness, but I can't. So you will hit paper premium matte. Then you'll go to paper type. So when I do my graduation stools, I don't use the premium matte or presentation matte. I've had issues with that. My paper be coming out looking crazy, so I hit plain paper. And then when you go to paper size, this is where it changes at. So when you hit paper size, you're going to see all these different sizes. You're going to go to an option that says, see, I already got it because I do that a lot. So it's already set for the inch that I want. So the max size that, even though my paper is going to be a 13 by 19 piece of paper, On here it's gonna say 12.95 by 38 inches. I've already set this like this because I be doing graduation stools. But you will come in here and you will just put your size, your width, your size, and your length. And that's it. And that's all you will do. Now, when you do it on your computer, it will say user define option. So that's what you will put. So you don't put the design size on the printer. You put the paper size on the printer and your computer. So you'll set your papers, like whatever software you're gonna use, you're gonna set your design, you know, for the you know how the paper size was set up in Canva. So I usually also do this in Silhouette Studio. Silhouette Studio, you can do this too. So in Silhouette Studio, you will set the paper size that you are going to use, and then you will put your design on your paper size, and you will measure out your design in the paper size. So my paper size that I'm using, not the design size, my paper size. So I'm gonna go to, and I'm gonna go to user define. So this is my paper size. When I'm using the Epson 16650, I don't know what other size everybody else use for their printer. I don't know. I don't know if this option should be available in I think the 1500, and I think there's another size that print 13 by 19. So you would just go to your user defined size and you will put in the paper size. So once I see that, I usually cut my paper to that length. I keep it at even though they say 12 by 9.5, I still do it at the 13 inches wide. And then I measure my paper down and I cut it because this roll paper is very costly. You know, it's some good paper and you don't want to waste your paper. Because I don't want to waste paper. I'm not going to do a print on here, but I just come on to show you how you are able to print on your wide format Epson printer. Like you don't have to have the big boy in your house or nothing like that to print a graduation stool. So again, I do have a video on my YouTube channel. It's about Silhouette Studio, how you can do the same thing. And so that's it for today. And I'll be back again. You have a good evening.